What's up, everybody? It's the Pirate Stacker coming at you. It's Monday. Yes. Man, I got so many awesome things going on. But today we're talking about gold prices going up and banks failing. And there is a correlation. I want to run it by you. Also, today I'm going to be doing a bunch of shout-outs. I've gotten some great mail and loot and kudos from you guys. And I have been so busy, and then I took a week on the boat. So we're going to run that through at the end. But let's get into it. Gold price just touched 2,000 today. It hasn't been there for a minute. Why would it do that? Why would gold suddenly go up? And why is silver, even though it's gone up, why is silver still so low? Gold's reaching and silver's still staying so low. Well, I have a theory. I have a theory on a lot of stuff. And look, I tell you guys this, do your own research. I listen to videos. I listen to trusted sources. They give me pieces to the puzzle. And then it's up to me to use that information to put that puzzle together and come up with where I see things going and what I think is happening. As a people, we get so reliant on other people telling us what we should do and what we should know. And even if you're a guy, you feel pretty independent, you're like, I don't just watch mainstream news, Pirate. I get that. But we always end up waiting to the bitter end till somebody says, hey, guess what? There's a storm coming. Go get ready. And I use that analogy because that's exactly what's happening, guys. We've got wars. We've got rumors of wars. We've got so many things happening. Presidents being investigated, possibly sent to jail. Who knows? This is chaos. Total chaos. And it's by design. This is on purpose. Now, here's a couple of facts I want to put on you. One, the last 2 years, banks and countries have been stockpiling gold. They've bought more gold in the past 2 years than the previous several combined. Banks and countries have been stockpiling gold. Would that cause the price to go up? Yeah, sure would. We've got a new player. It's just like the housing market. Back before BlackRock and all these big investment firms and banks too were back before they were buying residential homes for profit, there was only us, the people that were going to live in those homes, competing for a house. Now you see homes getting bid up, and ultimately the little guy, us, ends up losing out a lot of the time. And it didn't used to be that way. Well, this is the same thing. We've got big players in gold buying massive quantities of gold. That removes that gold from the marketplace. The logical next step would be that gold would go up. Now, to throw a little more kindling on that fire, banks are failing. Banks are failing? What are you talking about? Yes, banks are failing. Listen, all these banks are interconnected, okay? They all buy and share mortgages, loans, this, that, the other. You know, these banks that went under, the Fed swoops in, says we're going to cover it all. They can't do that for all the banks that go under, by the way. And the only way they can do that is with a CBDC. Hey, guess what? You're covered, but we don't have cash for you. We got a digital bank wallet for you. And your money's guaranteed with this digital wallet. Boom, here you go. Now you're made whole. Well, not exactly. I mean, that really helps usher them in. That's where it's going to, in my mind. Like, very clearly in my mind. But beyond that situation, banks fail, you can't get your cash, cash is going, inflation is going to go rampant with the bank bailouts, right? So then we end up in this situation, this weird situation that we've only ever talked about, right? Well, one day I'm going to need silver and gold to pay for things. Well, that day may be sooner than you think. I think in my mind it was there would be war, there would be all this destruction, there would be, if you made it through that, people's goods, their foods, their things like that would be more important to them than silver and gold. And if you made it through all of that stuff, then on the back end, we would rebuild, and that would be the start of a monetary system. Well, it may not go that way. We may go straight to CBDCs, already have a structured society, yet they now have the power to turn your CBDCs on and off. If you don't know what I'm talking about, central bank digital currency. That's what I'm talking about when I say CBDCs. The Fed now has the power to turn that on and off. Oh, you're a Republican? It's off. Oh, you went out and protested? It's off. If you can't spend that, you can't buy food, you can't pay your mortgage, you can't do anything. And that's the big fear, is somebody having that kind of control. Now, I know it's crazy. That would never happen, Pirate. You're nuts. Why would you think that? Well, look, I'm a bit of a pessimist when it comes to some stuff. That's the prepper in me. I'm a bit skeptical of governments. They've been screwing their people for lifetimes, for way longer than we were ever alive. The government has looked out for the government. Now, it's not all doom and gloom, and that's not what I'm trying to project. However, gold going up. Yeah, I do see gold going up. I like gold going up. It should go up. Now, truthfully, I want to buy more gold, so I don't love that. But the reality is, if banks and countries are stockpiling gold, like literally several countries have doubled their gold reserves. You're talking over the lifetime of a country, they had 10 tons of gold, and then they went ahead and bought another 10 tons of gold in the past year. Doubled it. Why would they do that? Why? This isn't a surprise, guys. We're kept in the dark about a lot of this stuff. They don't want you to know because then you mess up their plans. We all go out and buy silver and gold to protect ourselves. That's not what they want. They want to be in control of all of it. And where does that lead to? Well, I think it does lead to, ultimately, if they don't want us to have money, they want us to be 100% CBDC, what happens? Well, gold and silver becomes money, right? Well, what happens with that? They don't control it if they don't know who has it or what's happening with it. And that's the rub, guys. I'm going to not lead you to this conclusion. I'm going to let you make your own judgments. I'm going to let you go out, do your own research, and see what your conclusion is. My conclusion is I like gold and silver. I like preps. I like being ready for the unknown. And I think that this stuff might come in handier sooner than you may realize. That's it. Tell me what your thoughts are. Let me know below your thoughts on this. Please like and subscribe. You want to hear more about this stuff? You want me to talk more about this? Tell me. If you're like, Pirate, I don't want this crap. I want the happy go sunshine. Tell me that silver's going to the moon. Make my day better and happier. Then tell me that too. I don't care. You tell me what you want, and then I'll do what I want anyway. But I do want to shout out some friends in the community. This is long overdue. Let's get it going. All right, a couple of great shout outs here to some guys. Morgan Silver Treasures, great YouTube channel, newer channel, sent me some silver. Look at that, a 64 dime and quarter. Guess what? That's going in the old rum barrel right there. Love that. Thank you, Morgan Silver Treasures. Great guy. Enjoy seeing the new guys with their perspective. Also, Stack That Gold. Boom. Look at that. new stickers. He's hooking me up. Very cool. And Stack That Gold, great guy, a lot of information. He knows way more about coins than I do. Be sure you give him a look. Look, he even has his own stationery. For goodness sakes, I got to do better. That's all I'm going to say. Another great shout out. Probably the grossest Topps card. Yes, that is my pal, the Toe, Bionic Fishy Fish. If you watched we did a live, he got a little drunky and he smashed his toe underneath his chair. But he finished the live stream like a champ. He's got some great stuff. During a January 2023 live stream with Pirate Stacker, why? This is still up for debate. How? We think some sort of troll voodoo occurred. Fishlip's reaction, it's fine, suck it up. The Brickslayer's reaction, if it dies, it dies. John Paul's reaction, you need a celebrator. Fortunately, the Toe is off the DL and back in service, providing support for leg presses, squats, and cardio once again. Very funny fish, a good friend of mine. Love that. And then, but wait, there's more. My pal Jeremy S. comes through, and this seemed really fitting. He actually sent this before my cruise. Check out how rad that sticker it is. Leave all your troubles behind. I felt like that's exactly what I did. But that's not all. How about the General Lee? That's badass. How about taxation is theft? I couldn't agree more. That's gotten over the top. How about this one? MacGyver School of Engineering. Improvise or die. I grew up watching the original Richard Dean Anderson MacGyver. I love that. And the old Monopoly oligarchy. We own everything. Thanks for playing, though. Thank you, Jeremy S. This was awesome. To all you guys, I appreciate you one and all. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. We will see you all next time. Pirate out. Arg.